1, 2, 3. Let's celebrate, guys.
Safaricom Circle has made great inroads into the diaspora, and as the Sacco celebrates its 20th anniversary, members living abroad have joined in to share their experiences with the Sacco. Jeremiah Ochieng, who lives in the UK, says the Sacco provides a key link with his motherland.
I'm an IT professional, but I keep tabs with my investments in Kenya through the Safaricom Circle. This is because largely I have grown investment-wise through the Sacco. All the investments that I've made in Kenya, and even when I was in Kenya, all the fees that I would pay for my children, I would process them through the Sacco. At the moment, even insurance, if I want to buy insurance, I would buy it through the Sacco. It makes it so easy doing all these things when you are in the diaspora, and everything is at your fingertips. You could do them any time of the day without bothering about the time zones of Kenya.
Jeremiah is among the 2,000 diaspora members of the Sacco out of a total membership of over 13,000.
The biggest transformation that I've seen is that looking back at the point where we had to use paper and you had to physically go to the Sacco office with your application form and sign, and you had to move around looking for guarantors and signing those forms, and then you would be given a check that you'd had to physically take to the bank. And to now, where everything you can do online. You can actually do a full application online, and everything will be approved online. And when it's approved, your money is then debited into your account automatically. And then now from there, you can manage that money on your own and you don't having to go to the bank to take your checks to the bank.
Jeremiah is not only a founder member of the Sacco, but also a former chairman. He served as chairman from 2008 to 2014, and later he was elected a board member while living in London.
I was able to follow the AGM using electronic media. Now, this has even improved further, and the last AGM was actually virtual, completely virtual. It was only the board of directors who were in front of the cameras in a group. Everybody else was following the AGM wherever they were in the whole world. And they were also able to vote electronically. So really a huge leap in development of the Sacco.
From London, let us now shift our attention to the US. And in Dallas, there is Shamuri, an evaluator. He has been a member of the Safaricom Circle since 2010.
I'm an appraiser, or you can call it an evaluator. My job is to determine how much the house is worthy, the home values. I would say it's part of the real estate industry. The Safaricom Circle, the good thing I like about them, is I've been able to take a loan. I did buy some few lands. I got some lands in Nakuru, and that's where I used the money to put down, get them the money, because that way I know that my interest is low, and that is through my Sacco. So they give you what they call a developmental loan. I know that whenever I need something, that I can be able to look back to the Sacco, and then I can be able to count on them.
What made you go to the US, and when was this?
What made me come to US? When I was in Kenya, I wanted to be a CPA. That was my dream. But I find my journey over when I came here as a student in the year 1996. I came through Minnesota, and then through that I went to school. I did some accounting, and then after that I did some computer. And then later on, when I did through Minnesota, that's when I started working as an appraiser. I did an appraisal for being independent for some time. And then after that, I thought I need to expand my knowledge more. Then when I got a chance to be able to work with corporate, I wanted to know how the corporate industries work. So maybe in the near future, if I feel more comfortable again, if I want to, I can go now. I've got my own independent appraisal. I've got a corporate appraisal. So now I'm planning maybe in the future, have my own company here in Texas, put out to be independent, help other Kenyans so that they can be able to work under me, so that they can understand about this, what thing they call appraisal.
Back to Nairobi, and during Safaricom Circle's 20th anniversary event held on 30th July 2021, the management announced that members across the world can now enjoy 3% interest on corner loan from 5%, with an increased limit of 100,000 Kenya shillings. On Pamoja loan, members will get 0.08% interest payable in 12 months, up from 6 months.
We have also waived all the charges on PesaLink transactions for a period of 20 days. Our Sacco has integrated with all the 5 major banks in Kenya today: NCBA, Cooperative, Kenya Commercial Bank. We also have an account with Central Bank, and you're able to move money from our Sacco to any of these major banks digitally, and we've increased the limit. So you do not have to come to the Sacco like we used to do with the draw cash, then take it to this particular place, or queue to write to get a banker's check. You're able to move this money digitally from the platform.
Safaricom Circle's asset base is now about 7 billion Kenya shillings. The Circle's members were originally Safaricom PLC employees, but now its membership is open.
Our membership is countrywide. We are spread in all parts of the country, and we have even members in the diaspora. Across the world, we have our members in the US, in the UK, the Middle East.
The Chief Corporate Affairs Officer of Safaricom PLC, Stephen Chege, who is a vibrant member of the Sacco, commended the institution for withstanding the test of cybercrime, which is a primary focus of the organization.
Just as Safaricom has been a leader in establishing and maintaining best practice in the corporate scene, we're very proud that the Safaricom Sacco has also led the pack in terms of product portfolio, as well as embracing digital platforms that are secure and easy to use. By adopting a bouquet of technology services like security and cloud services, the Safaricom Circle remains the only major Sacco that has withstood the test of cybercrime.
The Principal Secretary for ICT, Jerome Ochieng, represented Chief Guest, ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs Cabinet Secretary Joe Musheru.
Safaricom Circle has been a key player in the sector by bringing together not only Safaricom staff, but technology industry players who form the core membership of the Sacco.
The management and board emphasizes that the Sacco's aim is to keep growing in membership and assets, and to continue impacting positively on livelihoods in Kenya and beyond the borders.
Thank you very much.